Hey guys, it's Clarissa and I'm back with another video. This one is about Amber Heard and allegedly her being involved in a vehicular manslaughter when she was a teenager. It's all alleged. It came out somewhat viral almost a month ago, and I figured I would dive deep and see what we can find. I mean, it went viral on a lot of different places, but mostly Reddit, and an old mugshot resurfaced of her from when she is 17. So I am going to continue. But just to be clear, this is all alleged. Don't sue me for defamation, Amber. I'm just reporting on what I found. So there's a mugshot that has resurfaced from Amber from 2003, which makes her 17 at the time. And in that mugshot, it says she got arrested for driving with a suspended license. Usually, if you get pulled over with driving with a suspended license, it's usually not, you get detained. It's usually a ticket, especially in 2003, because it's a misdemeanor. So the question is, what did she do to cause her to get pulled over? Because back in 2003, they didn't have the technology that they do now, where they can pretty much scan your plates and see if you have a valid license, if it's suspended, if it's revoked, whatever. So I'm curious on that one. So I'm going to read a bunch of this. A Reddit thread went viral after someone posted an alleged mugshot of a teenage Amber Heard. And also, she looks way different in this mugshot. I've seen pictures of her like from high school, and she doesn't look like she's younger or anything. It just doesn't look like her. The most shocking twist, the thread's title, was Amber Heard involved in a vehicular manslaughter as a teenager. Alleges that Amber was involved in a car accident that resulted in the death of her friend, because she mentions that when she was 16, her best friend died in a car accident. So a lot of people are wondering, is she the cause of this friend's death in a car accident? There's speculation of drinking and driving. So, though it is highly unlikely and far-fetched, here's all we learned about Amber's life before she became famous. And it says, the mugshot was presumably taken in 2003 in Austin, Texas. Netizens connected the dots as Yahoo News and The Independent noted that Amber lost her best friend when she was 16. Numerous theories went from there, as some alleged that Heard dropped out of high school to pursue modeling in New York and later in Los Angeles to start an acting career. This was confirmed by The Independent. Some Redditors claim that Amber was not involved in any car accident but arrested for driving with a suspended license. This theory makes more sense, although it is still not confirmed, as the mugshot in question could have been altered. And, okay, I had a suspended license when I was a teenager. I think if you get so many tickets within I think it's like 2 tickets within 6 months, you lose your license for maybe a month or whatever. And I think I got, not stopping fully at a stop sign where you like creep through. And then I think maybe another one for speeding, something like that. But she's allegedly lost her license for 4 years. So for 4 years, that's something major. Even in the state of Minnesota, your first DWI, if you plead guilty, you lose it for 30 days. Your second one is an automatic 6 months. The first one too, if you refuse to do a breathalyzer or any kind of testing, it's automatic 6 months as well. Or if you try to fight it and you lose, then you lose it for 90 days. But then I think anything after your second, so your third, fourth, whatever, it's an automatic year, and then good luck after that, even getting it back, because it's going to be so expensive and you're going to have to jump through so many hoops with like the interlock system and whatnot, insurance. But yeah, the bizarre claim spread to Twitter like a wildfire, though there is no actual evidence to support that Amber Heard was involved in the death of her friend. In addition, people are sharing details regarding the 2009 incident involving Amber and her ex, Tasia Van Ree. I think it's Tasia. If it's not, I apologize. USA Today reported that the former pair argued at Washington's Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. 2 years later, in 2011, it was reported that authorities were requested to delete the arrest information about Heard's case. Amber Heard arrested and booked for misdemeanor DV against ex-wife in 2009. And I don't think she was actually married to Tasia. I think she just went and changed her last name. But I don't think they got married where there was, marriage license, marriage certificate, anything of that nature. Van Ree stated that the whole altercation was misinterpreted. She added that the arrest was homophobic, though it later surfaced that one of the arresting officers, Beverly Leonard, was an openly gay woman, people reported. Yeah, so that claim doesn't work. And then, let's see. Then on Reddit, here's a letter from former Amber Heard friend Ryan Leone to Jonathan Shaw via Facebook in 2016. Listen, brother, I usually don't chime in on gossip, but I know Johnny is a dear friend of yours, and I've known Amber for years, so I figured I'd throw in an opinion out there based on my own experience with her. I met Amber at the Santa Barbara Film Festival back in 2008. I was at the after party for the Bret Easton Ellis adaptation of The Informers. Amber had a shitty role in the movie, and I ended up selling her some white stuff, and giving her my number. Our interactions back then were primarily, it rhymes with bug related, but I can tell you this. She was a dope fiend for the worst variety, shooting coke in her crotch to veil her addiction. It's like, what? She had the propensity towards delusional and paranoid fits that could last for days before she finally crashed. She got the police called on my house several times, including once for being obnoxiously wasted and driving my ATV around a residential neighborhood at 3 a.m. Wow. She's a materialistic, hedonic, narcissistic, very loud, and combative person. I lost contact after I left California for a few years. But when I heard she married Johnny Depp, I can only imagine that these underlying delusions of grandiosity were amplified to an almost tyrannical level. I mean, it is Johnny Depp after all. DV is a real thing and an ugly thing. I've done some bad things in my life, but I've never put my hands on a woman, child, or animal. I'm also aware that fame grabbing from B-list, talentless actresses is a real thing as well. I know Amber, and I know she's a liar. The truth is being revealed rapidly, but rest assured, coming from someone who wasted a lot of my life with this person, I full-heartedly support Mr. Depp. And he put the hashtag Amber Turd, and then hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp. And then I'm just reading tons of stuff that I found. An allegedly teenage year mugshot of the actress is going viral. Also, many claims that it is from a car accident she was involved in and was arrested for, but the claims have been proven false. There's no such record that connects her to the crime. Though there is news that Amber Heard's friend passed away in a car accident, she was not involved in it. Also, the real reason why she dropped out of school was to pursue a career in modeling in New York, then later to learn acting in Los Angeles, unlike what many users claim that it was due to her arrest. So the rumor is not true. She did not go to jail for vehicular, you know the word. Though the death of her friend was the reason she became an atheist. And it says the viral mugshot that the Nietzens are claiming to be from the, I'm just going to call it MS case from 2003. That was when the Aquaman actress was booked for driving with a suspended license. But there was a time when she was arrested for a dispute with her ex-girlfriend. Okay. So, the date on there is from September 12, 2003, and the location is Austin, Texas. And shortly after the mugshot came to light, a Reddit thread titled, "Was Amber Heard involved in a vehicular MS as a teenager?" went viral online. A host of social media users claimed that Heard was allegedly arrested at the time for her involvement in the car accident. Meanwhile, an article by Yahoo News documenting Heard's early life suggested that the actress lost her best friend to a fatal car accident at the age of 16. It was also mentioned that she dropped out of school the following year to pursue a modeling career in New York before moving to Los Angeles to start acting. Reddit user, I'm not going to say her name, attempted to find a connection between the two timelines and questioned Heard's decision to drop out of high school following the incident. And she wrote, "I had read that she dropped out of high school and moved to California with only $180. It makes sense why she dropped out of school and left for California at that time. If she was responsible for the death of her high school classmate, I could see how she could be hated by her classmates and want to leave. I hope those classmates speak out." And then someone responded to that saying, "Yes, I've heard that too. She had her license suspended for a few years and was arrested for driving without a license. She has been arrested for drunk driving. I think the move was definitely inspired by her wanting to run away from her past." And like I said, if you, because I got my license suspended and I didn't know it was suspended, so I was driving on it and I got pulled over and I wasn't arrested. I got a ticket, I had to leave my car, and I had to have call someone to come pick me up. But otherwise, no, I was not arrested. So, but different states, I don't know. And then there's a hashtag called the Deptford Wives. The Deptford Wives are now spreading a rumor that Amber Heard was arrested for vehicular MS at the death of her best friend. She was arrested for driving on a suspended / with no license with zero proof that this is related to her friend's death. It's just more slander. And someone said, "No, this mugshot was a felony arrest for manslaughter." I keep saying it. I'm probably going to be demonetized, but whatever. Which she led to her license being suspended for 4 years, and then she again drove with a suspended license. Narcs think they are above the law, and then it shows her name in the roster, and then driving while license suspended. And I'm going to put all these up. And then someone said, this was the arrest for vehicular MS where she hurt her best friend. She even brags about it in the interviews. I couldn't find any interviews where she's bragging about it, but I don't know. So then says the false allegations state she hurt a friend in a car accident when she was younger. However, this is not true, and again, it's just a baseless rumor taking over the internet. And maybe it is, but I'll give my opinion at the end. A mugshot has also gone viral on Twitter, which some people are sharing and claiming she had been arrested. However, there is no proof this image is real or linked to any charge. I saw a video where this guy actually clicked on the case numbers and whatever, and it popped up on multiple platforms for like background checks, and I don't know, allegedly it is, true that she did get arrested for driving with a suspended license, but why her license got suspended in the first place is a mystery. So that's what people are all wondering, is how did it get suspended in the first place? So, and then I'm going to put these up too, like her little like charges or whatever. It says like 129/2004 CNV original CNI doc filed. CNV is convicted and original CNI is charged and indicted. So indicted is basically your charge, but like on a bigger crime. And let's see. Then she has a few of these. I'm just going to post them in there. But the last one was for November 8th, 2007. And it says not recall, card issued. So basically what I take that as, her license was not recalled. She got card issued. She got a new license issued. So there's that. And then there's some tweets in regards to Amber's sealed criminal juvenile record. This was talked about a bit in TMZ thread. She apparently had her license suspended in some special deal for 5 years or so. But what was that first offense? Somewhere in the comments on this site, someone mentioned a car accident she was in, and a girl passed away. In addition to Amber being injured, was she driving? I wish I could find this comment again. Then someone else. I was reading that thread as it was being posted. We do not know what caused the license to be suspended for so long. Misdemeanor DUI does not carry that long of a sentence. She was underage at the time, so cannot go back that far. And then someone else. To have your license suspended until after your 21st birthday means a serious offense, like vehicular MS. If you look up penalties for DUI offenses, usually the license is revoked for a couple months when you're a minor. And then some more things I'm going to put on here. And then someone put, this person is an English lawyer who's been posting a lot on TMZ. His comment is on People. He inferred the following from looking at her records. And Heard has a criminal conviction for a felony, likely vehicular MS, a conviction for falsifying documents, an arrest and charge for DV, and self-admitted forger, fraud, and criminal. She's also a substance abuse addict, has set Depp up in a complex scam with her grifter buddies and has threatened to blackmail him, cheated on him, and lied to everyone from the police, judges, Depp, and likely her liars too. She's a bona fide psychopath. And then someone else. I am entirely familiar with coding practice on Texas state public records, but my educated guess from the information is that the stop was made in California. It was then moved to Texas, likely to do with residency issues, but also most likely to do with the previous conviction. In 2007, a judge in Texas turned over the charge and withdrew the warrant, which means the entire case was removed. The fact that the record shows convicted on another matter is highly significant in that it indicates this other matter was a factor in the charge. Heard, therefore, may very well have had her license reinstated in the period between 2004 and then the case turned over in 2007. There is no way to be able to determine this in any way. The most compelling item in this recording I have seen, however, is at the bottom of the page I was shown. This gives information as follows. At some point prior to 2004, Heard was convicted, and then they put in parentheses, CONV, with a charge and indictment, CNI. Simply put, that proves that at some point Heard was indicted and put on trial. And found guilty. She may have pled, but what is certainly true is that indictments are usually Tier A charges, and a significant amount of evidence was in place to be able to put her on serious charges before a court. The word indictment means that was not a summary or minor offense. I have also seen the word sealed bandied about quite a lot. To clarify, sealed records are absolutely invisible. The only record of them in any form that would exist is with the procedural court concerned. The only way they could be accessed would be sign off from a superior court judge, and only then likely after a hearing. If this scant information concerning a conviction is that easily available, it is not sealed. I left a clue on this on TMZ, but no one appears to have picked it up. Any minor can request sealment if, however, they are... Lost my spot. They are charged with Class 1 felonies, such as red rum, vehicular MS, and about 6 others not concerning vehicles. The details of the case can go on file, but the record can never be sealed. It should furthermore be noted that should a conviction be held on this basis, and the holder faced with other felony charge, for instance, battery, a second charge, DV, or perjury, this record can be sought and opened in its entirety in any pending trial. Reason and evidence suggests, therefore, that Heard has a felony conviction for likely vehicular MS and is doing everything in her power to avoid going up again on another or other felony charges. So, I find that really interesting because, yeah, when you're a juvenile, and then once you turn 18, your records are sealed unless, for some special reason, they're not like you committed red rum or something. But, yeah, I'm really curious. It's like, if this did happen, I mean, I wonder if she could have that expunged off her record. I mean, she had the money at one time to do that, so I don't know. I'm curious. So, I don't know. You guys let me know. Do you think it's just something that's going viral? Or do you think there's some truth to it? Because there has to be some reason why her license was suspended and suspended that long. I mean, years as a juvenile, you have to have done something pretty bad. So, anyway, that's my take on it. I hope you guys have a great day. And as always, don't be an asshole. Bye, guys.